I'll be ready.
The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports.
Ready to go?
This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Overall, a down year for the Hornets in the 2014-15 season. A big part of that was that they would struggle on the road.
Yeah, and you know they had playoff aspirations, but as you said, those aspirations derailed because of the road struggle.
On the court for the Hornets, Davis, he's in at center. Batum's out there with Williams, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Lamb in at the 2 spot. Here's Anthony. Almost, but it rolls out.
And last season, the Hornets ended with only 14 road wins. Even when they made the playoffs in 2014, they weren't a team that traveled well. It's something the team needs to figure out in order to get back into the postseason. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Well, you look at Porzingis, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. As you take a look at Charlotte, they're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Knicks, a game and a half out.
Well, I think for New York, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
And he makes both free throws.
And, guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Walker against Calderon. Now the dish to Aflalo. Passes to Anthony. Here's Lopez. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And it's Walker penetrating, and it's sent back by Lopez. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. Charlotte trailing. And Lamb kicks to Davis. Lamb up top. He's guarded by Aflalo. Lamb passes to Davis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Pass to Anthony. Here's a follow. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
There's the pick. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jump shot. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Walker goes in, dishes it to Davis. Outside for Batum. The feed to Walker. To the wing on the left. Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Assisted.
Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Defended by Batum. Here's Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Calderon. No good from Lamb.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your...
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Thomas checked in for Anthony. And it's Tony Roten in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Charlotte, Cody Zeller's checked in for Williams. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker.
Just impressed with the teamwork. Out there setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lee's checked in.
You've got to box out on the free throws. Put a body on somebody. The little things can make a big difference.
Now Roten, he's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Outside, Lin. Lin gets a screen from Davis. Zeller dishes to Davis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Calderon, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And Zeller kicks to Lee. Davis, the pass to Zeller. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Lin's shot is off.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Kicks it to Seraphin. Here's Roten. And again, it's the Knicks missing. New York comes into this one following a loss to New Orleans.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but they're, as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss.
Knicks trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Tony Roten with the shot. Knicks down.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lynn dishes to Davis. Back to Lynn. It's stolen by Calderon. With 1 on the clock. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He says he remains very grateful. Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lynn has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Kevin Seraphin is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Lance Thomas. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Roten in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with. And Thomas now, top of the key. Seraphin inside. He's guarded by Davis. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And then for New York, Lopez, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Charlotte, Davis is checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Cody Zeller. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Kid Gilchrist. Well, if you name an offensive stat category, the Knicks last season probably last in that category. All-around problems, Greg, for them scoring the ball.
Yeah, we may have to give them a new nickname, Last. How about last in fast break points, last in points in the paint, last in points per game, and then throw in bottom 3 in shooting percentage, and that spells abysmal.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
For the Knicks, it really was a struggle just to score points, guys. I mean, they'd go ice cold at times, and they didn't have anybody that seemed to be able to get them out of that offensive funk.
And Walker kicks to Lamb. Outside, Batum. Just 3 to shoot. Hornets keep it alive. Davis, the pass to Batum. Davis drives in. Lopez with the steal. To the middle. Taken away by Williams. Now here's Lamb. He's got 13. And there's the 3-second violation.
Well, the Knicks knew that it would be a year of learning. All the offensive struggles aside, they did get a chance to evaluate everyone by giving them ample floor time. At least they found out a lot about their team last season.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Williams comes in for Porzingis, and it's Lance Thomas in for Carmelo Anthony.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a good game for Davis. 8 rebounds and a block. He's given them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say. You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
And it's Lopez penetrating. That's good.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Hornets leading by 11. And here is Lynn. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.